This is Anthony Gordon, the fastest Barcelona transfer in years. No endless negotiations, no month-long saga, no dramatic social media hints. Barcelona moved, Newcastle listened, and less than 24 hours later, the deal was basically done. 1 minute, Bayern Munich thought they were leading the race. The next minute, Anthony Gordon was already flying to Spain for his medical. Reports say Barcelona agreed a deal worth around 70 to 80 million euros, including add-ons, while Gordon himself signed a 5-year contract almost immediately. That's how badly Hansi Flick wanted him. And honestly, the moment you actually watch Gordon play, everything starts making sense. Because this isn't just another winger signing. Barcelona didn't buy Anthony Gordon for highlights. They bought him because he perfectly fits modern football. Speed, intensity, aggression, pressing, direct attacking, relentless running. That's Anthony Gordon. And that's exactly what Flick wants. For years, Barcelona had technical players, creative players, possession players. But sometimes, they lacked pure intensity. The kind of player that terrifies defenders before the game even starts. Anthony Gordon brings that. He runs like every attack is life or death.
One of the things that I saw about you before saying you're one of the quickest in the league. I mean, I watched you at St James's against Paris Saint-Germain, one of the best nights this club's had for years. And you was one of the big reasons in terms of the press.
He presses defenders like a machine. And when there's space behind a defense, he explodes into it. That's why Flick reportedly pushed so hard for him, because Gordon is basically built for transition football. And if you watch Flick's best teams before, you already know how important that is. Fast wingers, vertical attacks, constant pressing, no slowing the game down. Attack, recover, attack again. That's the system. And Gordon fits it perfectly. But this transfer didn't happen because of potential. It happened because of what he already proved at Newcastle. When he first joined Newcastle from Everton, a lot of people doubted him. Some fans thought Newcastle overpaid. Others thought he was just another quick English winger with no end product. But Eddie Howe transformed him. Season after season, Gordon improved. His decision-making, his finishing, his movement, his confidence. Then suddenly, he became one of the most dangerous wingers in England. Last season alone, he produced insane numbers. Goals, assists, Champions League performances. And not just against small teams, against big teams. In fact, during Newcastle's European campaign, Gordon became one of the top scorers in the Champions League with 10 goals. That's ridiculous, especially for a player many people still underestimate. And the scary part, he's still improving. Anthony Gordon is only 25 years old, which means Barcelona are not just buying a player for now. They're buying someone who could dominate the left wing for years. And the crazy thing is, this transfer almost didn't happen because Bayern Munich wanted him badly. Liverpool were monitoring him, Premier League clubs were interested too, but Gordon chose Barcelona. And that says a lot, because despite all the financial drama surrounding Barcelona over the past few years, players still dream of wearing that shirt, especially under a manager like Hansi Flick. Now, let's talk about why this move could completely change Barcelona's attack. First, pace. Barcelona already have technical players. They already have creators, but Gordon gives them directness. The moment Barcelona recover the ball, he immediately attacks space. No hesitation, no slowing down, no unnecessary touches. That's deadly in the Champions League, especially against high defensive lines. Second, pressing. This might honestly be the biggest reason Flick loves him. Anthony Gordon never stops running. He presses fullbacks, tracks runners, forces mistakes, wins second balls. Modern elite football is not just about talent anymore, it's about intensity. And Gordon brings elite intensity. Third, versatility. He can play left wing, right wing, and even through the middle when needed. That flexibility is massive across a long season, especially with injuries and rotation. And finally, mentality. Former teammates describe Gordon as laser-focused. And honestly, you can see it. Every game feels personal to him. Every duel matters. Every sprint matters. He plays angry, hungry, obsessed, and Barcelona need that mentality again. Because let's be honest, Barcelona have improved massively recently, but in Europe, they still need another level. The Champions League is brutal. Talent alone isn't enough anymore. You need athleticism, you need pressing, you need transitions, you need players who can survive chaos. Anthony Gordon can survive chaos. That's why this signing feels so important. And if this actually works, Barcelona's attack could become terrifying. Imagine defenders trying to deal with Lamine Yamal's creativity, Pedri controlling tempo, and Gordon attacking space at full speed. That balance could be unbelievable, and maybe the biggest thing of all, this signing shows Barcelona are evolving. This doesn't feel like the old, slow possession-only Barcelona anymore. This feels faster, more physical, more modern, more dangerous. So now the big question is, can Anthony Gordon actually become a superstar at Barcelona? Honestly, yes, because he has the exact tools needed to succeed there. The only real challenge will be pressure. At Newcastle, pressure exists. At Barcelona, pressure becomes global. Every bad game becomes headlines. Every missed chance becomes viral. Every mistake gets analyzed by millions. But if Gordon handles that pressure, Barcelona may have just signed one of the most important wingers in Europe. And if Flick gets this project right, Barcelona genuinely could become Champions League contenders again. Not just because of one player, but because Anthony Gordon represents something bigger, a new identity. That might be exactly what Barcelona needed.